Last night, I saw the biggest cockroach in my house that I've ever seen in my life. Damn! Queen was like, get used to it. You're in the Philippines. I'm like, I gotta get used to that. This thing is so fast, dude. I'm chasing it around the house, right? My daughter goes crazy. She's like, Daddy, it's okay. Situations like that makes me like remember that I'm not in America anymore. Things are different here. It even makes me question myself sometimes, like, do the good things of living in the Philippines outweigh the bad things of living in the Philippines? We still need to tell people that are thinking about moving to the Philippines or whatever, you think it's all mangoes and sunshine and all that stuff, but it's a lot of crazy stuff that you're gonna have to get used to as well. That's why I'm saying, do the pros outweigh the cons of living in the Philippines? We need to talk about it. All right, look, let's alternate first between the pros and the cons. I will tell you the first con. Coming to the Philippines that you're gonna have to deal with. In some places, you're gonna have to get used to brownouts, dude. It's just a fact of life here. The power infrastructure here in the Philippines is developing, just like the rest of the country. So imagine you're sitting down watching your favorite Netflix show. You're all into it, like you got your popcorn. Yeah, this is cool. And then, everything just goes off. Damn! That's how it be in the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? In some areas, especially like the more rural spots, listen, brownouts can be a regular vibe. It's a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? People have to get used to it. It's like the universe's way of telling you to take an unplanned digital detox. But the two choices that you have to avoid this problem is one, getting a generator, or two, getting solar power, like getting solar panels. Both of them is expensive. To buy a generator, even like a small one, I checked it out. You know I checked it out because, I'm like, I ain't going to no brownouts no more. I'm going to get me a generator. Tell me the smallest generator they had is $400. Damn! I said, all right, I'll just get a power bank and, just charge my phone up and just chill out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't spending all that money because that was the cheapest generator they had, was like 400. Okay, 20,000 pesos, you know what I'm saying, in the Philippine pesos or whatever. So either you're gonna pay $400, right, for a small generator for your house, or you're gonna suck it up and get used to it, like the Kababayan did. What do they do when there's a brownout? They go out on their terrace, right? They go walking, right? They chill out, you know what I'm saying? They light their candles up and tell stories to each other. That's what our family does now, okay? And then when the lights come on, in the whole neighborhood, you hear everybody say, what do everybody say when the lights come on, babe?
Yeah, hey!
They cheer, you know what I'm saying? And stuff, and that's your notification that the lights are back on. Everybody, yay! But let's get into a pro, right? Let's get into a positive, point about the Philippines, especially in the province, is a very, very peaceful environment. And that's what I love. Being a veteran of the military, coming from so much chaos, right, in my life, coming from so much chaos, in my world and the things that I had to do and deal with, I needed a place like this, man, that's relaxing, that's laid back, that's chill. Whether you're posted up in a serene, beautiful white sand beach, right, or kicking back at a nice waterfall or natural spring, which Iligan, where I live, is full of. Right? They call Iligan the city of majestic waterfalls. They call it that for a reason. There's countless waterfalls here where I live. Okay, the closest one being about 15 minutes from my house, right? So if I want to just really relax and chill, I can go 15 minutes and just lay back on a cool rock and just let the cool water just go across my body so I can think, so I can clear my freaking mind, right? See, a lot of people say, come to the Philippines and just have fun and all that stuff, whatever. But some people like me, or whatever, come to the Philippines to ease my mind. You know what I'm saying? To heal my spirit. And that was very needed in my life, man. Because I went through a lot, dude. Being a veteran of a foreign war isn't easy. Having PTSD isn't easy. And when you're living in a place like my home, like America, and full of chaos, when you come back home, you still don't have no peace. And I didn't like that, man. But when I came to the Philippines, it was a whole different element, a whole different vibe. And I chill back at a waterfall, or I chill back at a beach, or one of these real chill, serene, beautiful places. And I finally feel free. I finally feel like, man, like it's just like a million tons is lifted off my back. I just look around and say, ah, wow. You know what I'm saying? The place is paradise, guys. That's like one of the biggest pros for me, right? Being a veteran. All right, now let's go back to the cons. Damn. Another negative about the Philippines, as I talked about in the intro, big ass bugs. Damn. The Philippines is a tropical climate, okay? So you gotta understand, in a tropical climate, everything is bigger. Why? Because it's getting more sunlight, it's getting more moisture. You know what I'm saying? Everything is bigger, and there's an abundance of everything. There's more flies, there's more ants, there's bigger cockroaches. And I don't give a damn where you live at. That was the thing that I had to learn. Because I asked Queenie, yo, our house is clean. Our house is put together well. Why am I seeing a big bug like that in my house? She told me, dude, it's the Philippines. You got it, no matter where you live, even if you live in a freaking mansion, from time to time, one of those bugs from outside is gonna get in. And you gotta get used to it. Coming from where I come from, as I said, our roaches are gamay. What is gamay in Tagalog?
Maliit.
Maliit. Maliit. Our bugs are maliit. They're very small, right? In America. America's cold. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good environment for bugs. But the Philippines is warm. Okay, when you're out, you might be doing like this. There might be flies and stuff like that. Become a buyer or used to it. I see a kid, standing at the bus stop. There's a fly on his leg. He's just like sitting there looking at his phone. I'm like, Kuya, there's a fly on your leg. Do you see it? He just looks at me like this. All right, never mind. I'll keep about my business. Me, if a fly gets on me, I'm like this. Damn! Wow, these flies in here. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy, right? Because I'm not used to that. And a lot of people coming from the Western world, they're not used to, so many flies. Another thing is ants, right? Dude, listen, my apartment where we live is super clean. We keep it spick and span. It's so clean in my apartment, man. I'm telling you now, you can eat off the floor. Okay, I wouldn't advise it, but it's that clean in my house. And guess what? We still see ants. We still see, maybe like once a year, we'll see a big cockroach, or they call it oak in Bisaya. I guess that's just part of living in the Philippines. All right, and I always make a joke to Queenie. I say, Hui, do you think like the mansions, the richest houses in the Philippines still see, cockroaches every now and then? She's like, of course, it's the Philippines. I'm like, you think Manny Pacquiao sees cockroaches in his house? She still said, yeah. Yeah.
Ask them.
Manny, are you watching? Do you have cockroaches in your house? Is it just a Philippines thing? Tell me in the comments, guys. Is this just a Philippines thing? No matter how rich you are, no matter how rich your house is, will you see cockroaches every now and then? Tell me in the comments, because I want to know.
Cockroach is friendly, man. Good like Filipinos, but they always say hi to you.
That's right. Filipinos think it's a joke, right? Okay, we had a big, huge cockroach like a few years ago, and it was in the bathroom, right? In the sink. I'm washing, and I just kind of looked down. I saw a shadow of something. I said, oh, well, damn! It's in the sink. It's that big. It's like, and then my housekeeper, she runs in and says, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "Look at that big ass bug in the sink." Do you know what the housekeeper did? She picked it up with her hand and just looked at it and said, "Oh, okay, I got it."
They're close.
That's your friend? What the? You Carabayan are very unique people. That's all I can say. Okay. Because all I can think of when I see one of them things is get a shoe. Crunch. She picked it up with her hand. I said, you gonna wash your hands after you do that, right? All right. You know what I'm saying? But I make jokes and stuff and laugh about this stuff. But you have to, man. You know, like you can't just walk around being like, man, you know, the Philippines, you know, is poor, and the Philippines has big bugs, and the Philippines. Well, if you have that many problems with the Philippines, then leave, go back home. You know what I'm saying? You got to get used to the pros as well as the cons. Of course, the pros are easier to get used to because those are things that you love. But what about the things that you don't love about the Philippines? See, that's the stuff that you got to acclimate yourself to. That's the stuff that you got to get used to. It is what it is. All right. Enough of the ugly bugs and all that stuff. Let me think. Another pro of living in the Philippines.
Babe, how about the beautiful scenery? You know, you always talk about how beautiful it is. Ow.
Damn. Are you okay? Yes, she's correct. I do always compliment the Philippines on how beautiful it is. This place has some wonderful scenery, some of the most beautiful spots that I've seen in my life, dude. With over 7,000 islands, okay? The Philippines has like so many beaches, like I said, waterfalls, mountains and stuff. It's so beautiful, it looks unreal, dude. Looks like it come from a postcard or something, right?
It's like we went to Bukidnon, but it's like the mountains like a drawing, no?
I know, right?
Like a drawing.
Dude, check out my video. I'm gonna put it right here. Check out my video when we went to Bukidnon. We went to a mountainous region out here in Mindanao called Bukidnon. Dude, the mountains were so beautiful. It don't even look real. It looked like somebody painted it, dude. This is the type of stuff you see in the Philippines. If you're a Facebook person, your My Day gonna be off the hook if you're in the Philippines, right? If you're able to travel, right? Just go outside of the city, okay? A lot of these beautiful places are really in the rural parts, okay, or whatever. The beaches, the mountains, all the waterfalls and stuff like that. You gotta go out of the city to see these things, okay? And they're beautiful, man. I mean, it makes you really, really realize that you picked the right place to live. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that some people would never experience or whatever. Me, coming from where I come from, I was born in Dayton, Ohio, right? That's the Midwest. Ain't no beaches there. Ain't no waterfalls. Ain't no natural springs. Okay, you might have a dirty lake somewhere.
But I still want to travel to see more.
I know, she loves to travel. That's what I love about being with Queenie. She loves to travel. Our next big trip is gonna be a place called Surigao. Right? Look that up. Surigao is nice. Not nice, but nice. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be going there. Because, you know, if you live in the Philippines, don't just sit around in the barangay all day. If you're coming from somewhere else and you live in the Philippines, you're supposed to explore. You're supposed to go see the natural beauty of the land of the kababayan, diba? But we got to go back to a negative. Damn! So let's go back to another negative. Okay, another con of living in the Philippines would definitely be in the big cities, traffic. Oh my God, it's crazy out of hand traffic. If you go to Manila, if you go to like the city part of Cebu, get ready to be patient, okay? Patience is a virtue in the Philippines when you're dealing with traffic. It's kind of like a survival skill. You got tons of motorcycles, tons of jeepneys, tons of pedicabs, tons of autos, tons of sasakyans, right? Y'all know what I'm saying when I say sasakyans. That's the big truck. You know what I'm saying? The small, and then not to mention tons of people walking around. Dude, it's really a test of your patience. Okay, and a lot of times, somewhere that might be maybe 10 minutes away, if you're going there in certain hours a day, it's gonna take you 25 to 30 minutes to get there. So you wonder why they got to think of Filipino time. Well, most of the people get stuck in traffic, so they late. That's what Filipino time is. Damn! You know what I'm saying? Why you late? I was in traffic. Most people use that as a lie, right? Or as a quick excuse. But in the Philippines, that's for real. If somebody tell you they were stuck in traffic, you gotta sympathize with them. You gotta empathize with them because, yo, it's serious, man. Part of it is because the infrastructure of the Philippines is still developing as far as the roads and stuff like that. A lot of places in the Philippines don't have 4-lane roads. In the Philippines, there might be one narrow street going this way, and then the next lane is narrow going that way. And all of the cars only have these 2 lanes, right, to deal with. But of course, because this is a positive channel, and that's just my vibe, I want to end on a positive note. And on one of the most positive things that I love about the Philippines is not just the place, but the people, dude. The Kababayan are some of the friendliest, warmest, most genuine and hospitable people that I've met in my life, man. Now, of course, nobody's perfect. Nowhere is perfect. I mean, everybody ain't nice, but most people are very nice and very welcoming, especially to foreigners, right? Because I think it's a thing to where, the Kababayan, they're so proud of their place, but they know that their place gets a lot of bad, rumors and stuff like that. So when a foreigner comes here, they really want the foreigner to see the best of their country. They want the foreigners to see the best of them, right? So they smile, they help you, they talk to you, they welcome you. And I think part of it is that they're genuinely curious about us, about foreigners. You know what I'm saying? Where did you come from? How is your life where you come from? And stuff like that. Are you a basketball player? That's what they ask me. No, I'm just Dean. Damn, you know what I'm saying? But they're so good to me. They're so nice and stuff. And so that made it that made it a very easy transition for me, being around good, positive people, man. Dude, the people here are genuinely honest, most of them. I remember there was a situation, right, in Cebu, and Queen, you can attest to this. I left my phone in a taxi, right? And when I got in the house, I'm like, you pat everything. Where my phone? Wait a minute. Did I leave my phone in the freaking taxi? Oh, crap. Right? I'm an American. So in my mind, that phone is gone. Right? That phone, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm screwed. Dude, do you know about an hour later, the security from downstairs called our unit and said, hey, there's a taxi driver down here and he has a phone and he thinks it's your phone. I said, are you serious? He really brought my phone all the way back because I guess his shift was ending, so he looks through his car and makes sure everything is clean. He saw my phone there and he remembered where he had dropped us off at, came all the way back and gave that security guard my phone. Man, I gave that guy 1,000 pesos just for doing that because I'm not used to that type of honesty. And I wish the rest of the world would learn that type of honesty and that type of, just respect for other people's property, dude. That was unbelievable to me. Because in my mind, that phone is gone. Because in America, ain't nobody giving you back nothing. They gonna take it. And that's what I was used to. And when I saw that situation right there, when I experienced that, it just gave me a whole new respect for the Kababayan. That's just like, wow, these people deserve so much more, man. Because they're such good-hearted people, man. I wish that this country would develop very, very fast for them. I wish that the resources will become better and better for them because they're genuinely good people, dude. I never met nobody like that in my life, man. And so the question is, do the positives outweigh the negatives in the Philippines? Yeah, they do. The positives far outweigh the negatives. Living in a beautiful place where the people are actually beautiful outside and inside, that beats the little complaints that I have any day. That's why I love living here, man. That's why I will continue to live here, to love here, to learn here, right? And enjoy the land of the Kababayan, guys. Right? So that is my answer. Yes, the positives outweigh the negatives of living in the Philippines. You tell me, other expats, whatever, tell me in the comments, what do you think? Does the positives outweigh the negatives? Right? Even my Kababayan that been living here all their life, do the positives outweigh the negatives? Tell me in these comments, because we got to keep this conversation going. Uplift the land of the Kababayan, right? Because it is one of the best places to live on the planet, hands down. Okay, that's how I feel. That's what I'm going with, and that's that. Other than that, guys, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, but most importantly, smash the notification bell so you don't miss none of our awesome content about the land of the Kababayan, the Philippines. All right? Other than that, I'm out. Peace.